everyone, welcome to Vegan Running Dietitian. Today's recipe, we are making pumpkin granola. It is a perfect recipe for this fall. First, what you want to do is we want to preheat the oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. In a mixing bowl, we're going to add 4 cups of oats. This can be whole oats or quick oats. 1/2 of a cup of ground up flaxseed. This gives us that extra omega-3 that we're wanting in our diet. 1 cup of nuts. It can be any type of nuts that you're wanting to use, or if you want to use 2 different types, you can use 1/2 of a cup of each. 1/2 of a cup of shredded coconut. 1/4 of a cup of agave nectar. This is the only sweetener that we're going to use in our granola. 1/4 of a cup of water. And we want 1/4 of a cup of oil. I like to use the canola oil because it doesn't have a strong flavor. 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt to bring out those amazing pumpkin pie flavors. 1 teaspoon of pumpkin spice. And finally, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. This is the recipe. It's quick and it's easy and it's simple. We just want to make sure that it's all mixed up well before we go ahead and bake it. This recipe is loaded with fiber and protein and of course the omega-3 as well. So it's the perfect recipe to start out your day this fall. It is also a great recipe if you are having friends or family come and stay with you, or if you're just wanting something yummy to eat. Once you're finished mixing the granola, we're going to need a baking sheet. I like to use parchment paper on the bottom just to make sure it doesn't stick. You can use a silicone mat or just an oil spray. We're going to spread it out thin because we're going to bake this at 300 degrees for 40 minutes, but every 10 minutes we're going to stir the granola to make sure it gets dry all the way through. So once again, we're going to stir this every 10 minutes, 4 times, making that 40 minutes of baking. You'll notice when the granola is finished because it'll be a light golden brown and it will be dry to the touch as well. After baking, make sure that you cool off the granola before serving. You can add dates, raisins, any type of dried fruit to it, and top it with some nice fresh fruit as well to add extra antioxidants to your diet, and serve with soy milk or any other type of milk alternative that you are wanting to use. When you make this recipe, be sure to take a picture with the hashtag Vegan Running Dietitian and share it on social media so we can all see how it turned out. Thanks for joining, guys. I hope you enjoyed this recipe and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.